again. This is Shaylee Jinsei. I hope to get real with you about food and nutrition. I know this is probably such a big, huge topic that we won't be able to ever exhaust it. So I'm just going to touch base on the basic macros. Today I want to talk about just very generally the fact that your child does not make any of the essential proteins that they need or any of the essential fats they need. Your body can make carbohydrates in and of itself through various means, and you can digest, of course, all sugars and carbohydrates from your starches, your potatoes and wheats, flours, sugars. Those are added, and I encourage little children to have healthy, natural, what I would call, homegrown carbs from the garden. Their vegetables, their beans, their whole grains. I do encourage organics, mainly for keeping the Roundup out of your child and other toxins that can really promote some other health issues. But aside from that, your child does not make essential fatty acids, and those fats are very important for their neurological health, their development, their learning, their growth, their immune system, their glandular system. So whenever we're talking about children and nutrition, I want you to learn about fats and proteins and how the whole protein, the complete protein that we need to make things is kind of the ready-made one that our body does not have to process and put together like a Lego block. It's already there and it's complete, and those are all exclusive to animal products, dairy and meat, poultry, fish included. I say their meats. But the only way that we can get a complete protein with plants is through combining them together. One complete protein would be beans and rice. And we're used to seeing certain vegetables and plant proteins put together in that fashion, but it does take a combination of those plants to get a complete protein. So be aware that might be something, if you're very devoted to vegan lifestyle, you need to research and make sure you are getting complete proteins. Complete fats, the essential fatty acids, they're going to come in the form of oils and other fatty fruits, seeds like nuts, sunflowers, the olive berry, the actual olive. Of course, we press those into olive oil. Avocado, we press that into avocado oil. I can't really condone seed oils. I think seed oils are inflammatory for all the research that I've seen, but that's something that you'll have to navigate there. I personally use a lot of very clean lard and tallow, grass-fed beef tallow, and clean lard. And I use a lot of avocado oil. There are some coconut oils and organic palm oils that I use as well. But all of these fatty acids, including your whole grass-fed beef, organic butter, cream, have a lot of good fats in them for the brain of the child to develop. So I hope that you'll consider how all of the three macros, the fats, the proteins, and the carbs, are really important to your child's development. The protein is the building block of all of their tissues, their bone tissues, their muscle tissues. And so as they grow, they need more protein than you actually need per pound. And also their body weight, And also the carbs are important as they are eating their beans and the potatoes and their, whole grain foods. Maybe fruits would be added in. That's a heavy carb. And starchy vegetables like carrots, root vegetables. These are really wonderful to let the body have the energy to use all their protein for growth and building instead of forcing them to use that protein and convert it into glucose. And so you want your child to get that traditionally balanced meal. typically of fat, protein, and carb. And so hopefully next time we'll be able to explore a little bit more, and you'll understand this basic nutrition, the package, what a balanced diet looks like, what children's needs really are when it comes to their developmental nutrition. And until then, you get real. Have a wonderful day.